Hey, this is Jeff at Trev Deeley Motorcycles, and our used bike of the week this week is a 2019 FXDR 114. This bike came out for 2019 and for 2020, and they will not be available next year. Now, a lot of people asked, is this the new V-Rod? Well, this bike has come out to sort of quench the thirst for those people looking for a performance cruiser. Now, it's built off the Softail platform, which means it has the monoshock suspension. It does have a Milwaukee 8 engine, a 114, but it is set up quite a bit different than, say, a traditional cruiser. It has some of its own unique touches that are only available on the FXDR 114. One, it has its own swing arm, and this is a lighter built swing arm, which is a super cool swing arm, which I would like to see on some of the other models like the Fat Bob or even the Lowrider S. The other thing that they did, as you'll see, is that this air box is a super big, high performance air filter. If you ride this 114 and ride it against any other 114 in the platform, you will notice that this bike pulls harder than any other 114. They have set it up for performance. This bike has on the Dominion hand grips. The other thing that this bike has that none of the other Softails has, it does have a little bit of storage. People always ask, where do I put my insurance papers? And on most of the Harleys, especially the Softail lineup, there is nowhere to put it under the seat. But this little back part pops off, and you do have a bit of storage in here, which also has the tuner for the bike. You can also replace this one. They do have one that's a rear passenger pillion, so if you do want to take a passenger, it is possible on this, and you don't need any tools, and you can pop on this cover or switch it over to a pillion seat. The ride of the bike is a lot different. The other two bikes in the lineup, the Breakout and the Fat Boy, both have the 240mm rear tire on it, but this bike will outperform both of those. Into the corners, it corners really well, it handles really well, it's a different rake on the front, and it's really set up for performance. And it's one of the only cruisers, it pretty much is the only cruiser in that lineup where you can actually drop your shoulder into a corner. It's a little bit different when you first take it out for a ride because of the seating, because of the geometry. It took me a little while to get used to it. I've rode this bike on a racetrack. It's a lot of fun to ride. It is something completely different, but if you're looking for a performance cruiser, if you're looking for something that's a bit more sporty, but not a full-out sport bike, this bike right here is an awesome choice. This is almost a brand new bike. It has the Stage 1 done to it. Come check it out, take it out for a test ride, and see what you think. It's available now.